All right, hello everyone. Guys, let's factor some of these quadratics. There's 10 problems, all right? And there's 10 problems in the exit ticket. I want you guys to get good at this. This is how I do them. All right, I start with the front. I'm going to move this over a little bit. I start with this one. I just kind of cover up and just look at this part for a minute. First, I'm just going to factor the 40 in the factored pairs. And what am I doing? I'm looking for two numbers. When I add them together, I get 14. Add them together, I get 14. Don't worry about that negative sign yet. Look at that one, all right? So 40 is 1 and 40, 2 and 20, 4 and 10. Stop. That's it. 4 plus 10 is 14. I don't have to go any further. Once you get the answer, just stop, all right? Equals. I make my form, all right? I put the x's in there. Then I put the signs in there. All right, the first thing I do in front of the 14, that negative, I just put that right here every time. And that tells me the signs are the same. So they're both negative. So go ahead and put 10 and 4 in there. I put the 10 first. I put the big one first. That's it. We're done. Let's do the next one. Again, I'm looking for 24. I'm going to factor it, and I want two numbers. The difference between them is 5. When I subtract them, I get 5. Okay, again, look at the negative right there. When I subtract them, I get 5. So start doing it. 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, done. 8 minus 3 is 5. All right, once you find it, you don't have to go any further. So again, this equals what? I set up my form. I put the x right here. All right. The negative in front of the 5, I always just put it right there. I just put it in there every time, right in that first one. That negative tells me the signs are different. So since that's a negative, this one must be a plus. I want to circle those numbers. Again, least goes last. Make sure that 8 ends up with the negative. The big number has to go here. All right, so this is 8 and 3. And we're done. All right, next. Factor 70. I'm looking for two numbers. The difference between them is 3. When I subtract them, I get 3. All right. Oops. Sorry, guys, that means my wash is done. All right. 1 and 70, 2 and 35, let's see, 3, no, 4, no, 5, 5, and 14, 6, 7. 7 and 10, that's it. All right. When I subtract them, I get 3. 7 and 10. All right, again, if you see it right away, you don't have to do all this. If you just see 7 and 10, boom, go ahead and do it. Again, I make my form first. I just make a form and I put the x right here every time. Then that plus sign in front of the 3, I put it right here. That negative tells me the signs are different. 10 and 7, make sure the least goes last so that the 10 ends up with the plus sign. All right. Again, factor 56. Two numbers added together should be 15. Okay, so what do we got here? 1 and 56. Right? 2 and 28. Does 3 work? No. 4 and 14. 5, 6. All right, sorry guys, I got interrupted there. All right, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 and 8. 7 plus 8, that's 15. Yep, that's it. 7 and 8. Go ahead. Make your form. Put the X in there. That plus sign goes right there. That sign tells me they're the same. Put the 7 and the 8 like that. All right. Next. All right. Factor the 20. Looking for the difference between them is 1. The difference between them is 1. There's a 1 in front of that A right there. Remember, I'm not looking at the plus sign. That negative 20 tells me I'm looking for the difference between them to get the 1. So you can see it already. It's 4 and 5, right? 1 and 20, 2 and 10, 4 and 5. 4 and 5. 5 minus 4 is 1. All right, so this equals. Make your form. Put the X here. That plus sign goes right here. That sign tells me they're different. All right. The 4 least goes last. I put the 4 and the 5 like that. So the 5 has to go with the plus sign. Okay. Next, 60. Two numbers added together, I get 16. Right? It's 6 and 10. You can see it already. 6 times 10. I can see it. 6 plus 10 is 16. All right, just do that. Make your form. Put your X's in there. They're both plus. I put the little one last just for habit, like that. All right. Next. Well, this looks suspicious here. All right, let's go ahead. Again, I'm using X's, guys, for everything, as you notice. I don't care if it says P or K. I'm just using X's. Okay. All right, 16 added together, you get 8. Well, it's 4 and 4. I can see it already. 1 and 16, 2 and 8, 4 and 4. Make my form. Put my X's. Minus goes right here. And they're both the same. Minus. They're both minus. 4 and 4. Guys, I want to say that equals X minus 4 squared. That's what that equals. Okay. I got a funny feeling that's what this one is too. X plus 3 squared. That's 3 times 3 is 9. 3 plus 3 is 6. All right, just recognize it. Boom. We're moving on, guys. I'm running out of time. All right, this is the difference between two squares. Learn to recognize it. All right, the only way for that middle term to disappear is for it to look like this. The square root of x squared is x. Put that here. The square root of 25 is 5. Put that here. And remember, one of these is a plus and one of these is a minus. Has to be like that for the middle term to disappear. All right, do the same with this one. Make my form. Square root of n. Well, I'll just make it x. The square root of 1 is 1. And again, one's a plus and one's a minus. It doesn't matter which one you put, plus, minus, it doesn't matter. Okay? Guys, that's all of them. All right, the exit ticket is very similar in the same order. So these last 4 here are the special cases. The last 4 are the special cases. Okay? All right, guys, that's it. If you need some help, email me.